Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing the full card breakdown and in detailed predictions for UFC 267, Usman versus Covington 2, full card breakdown, UFC 268. Amazing card, one of the best cards of the year. I think UFC 269 took over a bit. And also Strickland Rockhold was just fell off this card just like a few weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. And that kind of lowered the card a bit because that was an intriguing matchup. Shane Burgos, Billy Quarantillo replaced it. I'm good with that. I think that's gonna be a good scrap. I'll get to it in the main card, but full card breakdown, detailed predictions. Let's start away with the early prelim opener of CJ Vergara versus Ode Osborne. I'm going to go for CJ Vergara here by TKO in one of the first 2 rounds. CJ Vergara, very good fighter. 30 years old, still pretty young. You gotta admit. Has good flying EKOs, as we know. Ode Osborne coming off a brutal KO loss to Manel Kopp. Got really badly KO'd in that one, getting outstriked in that one. Has good knee finishes, gotten his the Contender Series this season, got a win over Bruno Correa. That's a really good fighter. Got a knee to the body in 41 seconds. Beat Jacob Silva. Beat Sean Solis 4-2, not bad. 6-4 now. Lost to 2-0 Devin Miller, not bad. Lost to Jonathan Martinez. He's really looking good in the UFC recently. We all know who Jonathan Martinez is. And that was a split decision back in 2015. They both improved since then, I understand. Hasn't fought the best competition. Oh my god. Something with my mouth. Ew. But 12-3, good win. I think he'll get one here against Ode Osborne. Ode Osborne's not that good. 9-4, 29 years old. I think he will have a reach advantage here, but man, he got KO'd by freaking Cap like 3 months ago, and you're turning a quick turnaround against CJ Vergara, a guy that's very explosive with knees. But yeah, beat Jerome Rivera, but Jerome Rivera is probably the worst UFC fighter of all time. He's not good whatsoever. Maybe in an alternate universe he would go like a Zaruk Adeshev, looking really bad but actually kind of good. But no, he's just straight up trash, garbage. Got cut from the UFC for a reason. After his loss to Zhalgas Magulov. Lost to Brian Kelleher, but Brian Kelleher is actually pretty good of a fighter. He's not bad. He's like a Cerrone of the bantamweight bantamweight division. Got guillotine choked there, but that's not bad. These losses aren't bad. Metal Cap just went to a close decision with Alexandre Pantoja. Not bad there. I'm Mateus Nicolau, I think. I'm gonna go for CJ Vergara here by second round TKO, standing TKO, good knees, big shots. Makhmud Muradov, Andrew Sanchez style. I think he gets it done. He's very good, man. Ode Osborne's taking a quick turnaround. Don't like it for him. Gonna go for CJ Vergara. Pretty good fighter. Good contender. Moving on up the card. Melsik Baghdasaryan versus Bruno Souza. I'm gonna go for Melsik Baghdasaryan there. I think he gets it done. He was supposed to be on TJ Laramie. I was gonna pick him to beat TJ Laramie there on the feet by KO. Bruno Souza is actually pretty good. He was fighting on the PFL against Javier Garcia. I never watched PFL. PFL? Why did I just say PFL? Bro, what the hell? Dude, I'm actually so messed up. Dude, this is hard. I hate these videos so much. Refresh. I'm gonna go with this was an LFA. Sorry. God damn it! I hate this. Yeah, LFA. PFL. That was one of the only fights I watched. Like people are commenting live, but I don't see him winning this one even on short notice. Went to a bit of a scrap with JV or Garcia there. Beat Kwambala Kirk, which is a very good win to have, but that was a split decision. I need to watch that one back. But regards from that, I'm gonna go for Melsik Baghdadarian here. I've seen what he has. He's okay on the ground. He's very good on the feet. Very good. 29 years old. Melsik the Gun Baghdadarian. I think he gets it. Look good against Colin Aguilin. Look good on the Contender Series. Look good against Art Hernandez. Look good against Jay White. I think he gets it done. And I think this is gonna be a first round KO for Melsik Baghdadarian here at the end of the first round. I think he can get it. It's a good matchup for Bruno Souza, but I don't see him winning. I don't even see him winning if it was full count. Gonna go for Melsik here. I think he gets it done. First round, late, like a 1-2 head kick KO. Bruno Souza goes down. Bit of a weird stoppage, but he will get it done. I think he wins it. Moving on up the card, Alexa Kamur versus John Allen. I'm going to go for Alexa Kamur here. I think this guy's very good, man. I think this man's very good. I thought he actually won against Nikolai Nigimiranu. I think I thought he could have won that one. It was a close fight, but I thought he edged the 2-1 on rounds. Lost to William Knight, but William Knight's actually pretty good of a contender in that division. Beat Justin Leday, beat Fabio Schrant, but Fabio Schrant's pretty good. Justin Leday's not good, but at the time it was a pretty good win, 9-2. I just don't see John Allen out grappling him here like a guy William Knight, the strength that William Knight has to out grapple a guy like Alexa Kamur. I'm gonna go for Alexa Kamur here, 29-28, last 2 rounds, unanimous decision victory. I believe in him. I think he gets it. And if he loses this one, even if John Allen loses, John Allen coming off a loss to Roman Dolidze, the GOAT himself, lost to him. If John Allen loses, he might get cut from the UFC also because you're losing to Vincius Moreira. Everyone can beat him. It's a free win. You're losing to Vincius Moreira. You just can't lose to this Vincius Moreira, man. You can't. He's so bad of a fighter, and you're losing to him. I know it was back in 2018, but you can't. Weird one against Mike Rodriguez there. Beat Andre Silva. And I don't even know how it was a split decision against Roman Dolidze. I think Dolidze won that pretty clearly, unanimously, comfortably. I'm gonna go for Alexa Kamura here. I believe in him. I think he gets it done. I'm gonna say John Allen has a good first round, but second two last rounds, Kamura makes a comeback, gets it done, unanimous decision, 29-28. Moving on up the card, John Vellante versus Chris Barnett. I'm gonna go for Chris Barnett wheel cut KO. John Vellante's very bad. 36 years old, doesn't care anymore. Just doesn't have it anymore, man. 17-13. He said he wants to feed his kids and put food on the table and his wife, but he's just not caring for his career, man. Just losing every time, making it close every time in his wins, like Ed Herman back in 2018, and his wins over like Francimar Barroso. And you beat Beck Safarong. No one really cares. I just don't think this guy cares anymore. I don't even know what choke. It was a non-existent choke against Maurice Green. And Maurice Green is not that good. You should beat Maurice Green. Everyone Maurice Green's fought, except for John Vellante, Marcus Rogerio de Lima, Greg Hardy, Alexei Oleynik, Sergey Pavlovich, like, you know, and this man is cut from the UFC, I think now. You know, Junior Albini is nothing, man. I know he took down Jairzinho Rosenstruik, but that was old Rosenstruik, and Rosenstruik's not even that good. Went to a split decision with Jeff Hughes. And John Vellante was looking good against him until he just was morbidly obese and got submitted and just gassed out and tapped out. I know Chris Barnett's suffering the same thing. And you're losing to Jake Collier. I know that's not bad. That is not bad. Jake Collier is actually pretty good. I should not judge him. Tom Aspinall is really good, so there's no shame there. And these are just old fights. I'm looking at these fights right now. Carlos Felipe arguably could have won against Arlovsky. Even though I thought Arlovsky edged it, it was close. And he could have won that Felipe fight. Basically, and realistically, he's only lost to Tom Aspinall. And Tom Aspinall is going to be a future something. I think him and Cyril Gane will be. I think Cyril Gane will be champion, #1 contender. Tom Aspinall. I can see that happening. He's taking on Chase Sherman. I think he can actually beat Chase Sherman. I think Chris Barnett gets it done. He's very technically really good with Taekwondo. Very, very good. I know it was a weird one with Dan Rothwell, but you gotta look at this, man. It was pretty scrappy. Ben Rothwell was actually pretty good. Doing really good lately. Did really good against Marcin Tybura. I know he lost that one, but did really good early on that one. Beat St. Peroux, beat Substance True. These wins are not really But yeah, I think he'll beat DeLima coming up. Why not? I'm gonna go for Chris Barnett here. I think he gets it done. Wheel kick KO in the first round. Actually, spinning. Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk this one and pick a wheel kick KO in the first round for Chris Barnett. Down goes John Vellante, completely stiff out cold. I'm gonna go with that. Chris Barnett's actually pretty good. People make fun of him because he's just the way he looks and the way he's built. But I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go for Beast Boy Chris Barnett here. I think he gets it done. 35 years old, but John Vellante 36, I reckon. Yeah, 36. I'm gonna go with Chris Barnett wheel kick KO. He gets it done. Moving on up the card. Jordan Williams versus Ian Gary. I'm gonna go for Ian Gary here. Comfortably but risky. In a way. I like this. I'm pretty confident in Ian Gary here. I think he's very good. I don't get this. Topology needs to update this. Jack Grant is right here. Ian Gary's right here. I don't understand that. He beat Jack Grant. Looked really good in that one. I rewatched that. Looked good. Beat Norman Park. Oh, that guy. Yeah, but Roberto Soldic is very good. He should be in the UFC very soon. And fight Dricus Duplessis in a trilogy. But yeah, I'm gonna go for Ian Gary here, man. Showed good cardio. Went 5 rounds. I'll say he's one problem after, but looked good against all these guys. Good competition. 17-6, went 5 rounds comfortably against Jack Grant. 5 rounds. Jordan Williams hasn't been. I don't even think he went fully 3 rounds before. Oh, he did against Natalia Malbov. That's right. But man, beat Mateus Figlak. Got a submission there. I'm gonna go with a first round TKO, punches and head kick over Jordan Williams. I think he gets it done. Yeah. 6-2, Rossi McCam. That guy won. Jake Matthews took this guy. Jake Matthews took this guy, Rossi McCam, on short notice to a decision. This guy on full camp, Rossi McCam, knocked him out in round 2. I think he gets it done. First round TKO. I don't even mind submission, but I think he gets it. I think he gets a TKO. It's in your debut. More likely to get TKO, right? Like Patty Pimlet got KO against Luigi Anamini, but he could have got submission. I'm gonna go with a first round punches and head kick KO for Ian Gary. I think he gets it done. Madison Square Garden, your debut. 23 years old. Don't rush this guy. Don't. Actually, don't rush this guy. Ian, the future Gary. I think he gets it out. The future Ian Gary. I actually like that better. The future Ian Gary. Change that sound for the MMA. Guys like Gilbert Burns, Vicente Luque, Usman sometimes is there too. But he's now training on more so training with Trevor Whitman now. I'm gonna go with Ian Gary here, but he's not the shape of his head. He looks really chinny, and Jordan Williams can crack. He can 9-5, not good at all. 31 years old. Lost to Mickey Gall, which is not that great, but it's not that great, but it's also not the worst. Like, yeah, not that good, you know. Lost to National Mabob, no shame there. Beat Gregory Rodriguez, but this guy loses to Mickey Gall, gets dropped and gets submitted, and knocks out Gregory Rodriguez in the first round. Rodriguez just beat Jungyeon Park, dude, and then he beat Duska Jovic. It's just this guy is Jordan Williams is up and down. He might get a first round KO, and we might be all wrong, and we're gonna lose our parlays. But I'm gonna go into a split decision with Ramazan Kuromagomedov. Like split decision, could have won, lost that one, but could have won that. I'm gonna go for Ian Gary. Can't trust Jordan Williams. Gonna go with him. I think it's a bit of a safe pick. Could get a first round KO. I think it's the only way Williams wins. He's gonna get a first round KO, but I'm gonna go for Ian Gary. I think he gets a first round TKO himself. Moving on up the card, Edmund Shabashian versus Nasruddin Imavov. I'm gonna go for Nasruddin Imavov here. By late, I'm gonna go for third round TKO. I was thinking end of the second round, but he went to a decision for Manson, and Bronson took him in the third round. I'm gonna go for a third round TKO for Imavov. I think he'll land a bunch of body shots here, a bunch of front kicks and leg kicks, and body kicks. I forgot to mention that, but I'm gonna go with Nasruddin Imavov. I think this guy's really good, man. Lost to Phil Hawes. I understand. He lost to Phil Hawes. I understand, okay? But, like, got a decision win over Jordan Williams, but, like, that's not good. Ian Heine should be, I mean, that kind of looks better since Kelly Gastelum had to take him to a competitive decision. He won it, but, like, it was kind of competitive. I'm going to go, and Phil Hawes cheated in that fight, grabbed the cage like 100 times. It was crazy. And Imavov looked good in that fight. I reckon if they do a rematch, I reckon Imavov would probably beat him. TKO in the later rounds. But I'm gonna go for Nasruddin Imavov here. I think he gets done. Edmund Shabashian. He was just a savage before, but then we finally saw his holds. Lost to Jack Hermanson, but that was actually Derek Brunson can beat you. Derek Brunson can finish you in the third round, but Jack Hermanson no decision. Brunson's better than Hermanson, I guess now, right? I'm gonna go with he was supposed to make his improvements in his next fight after that Brunson performance. It was a little bit of a hype derail there. Then he loses to Hermanson, man, and they just give him tough matchup. Brad Tavares, I reckon, would beat him in a rematch, right? Like, hot take. Dude went to a split decision with Darren Stewart. Beat Jack Marshman, not that good. Beat Charles Bird, not that good. I'm gonna have to go with what's his name? I forgot his name. Nasruddin Imavov here. He's 1-0 in Madison Square Garden, MSG. Gonna be 1-1 in my opinion. Gonna go for Nasruddin Imavov, but I'm rooting for Edmund. I think Imavov gets his third round TKO. I think Edmund steals the first round. Looks good at halfway point of the second round, but Imavov will start getting a comeback. Win that round. It'll be 1-1 going to the third. and I think he gets it done. Against the cage, body shots. Good knees. Edmund goes down, covers up. Big shots from a Mavov around the ear area. Edmund's covering up. It's over. Good win from. It'll be a good win from Nathaniel Mavov. Hopefully, he gets in the rankings. Moving on up the card, Phil Hawes versus Chris Curtis. I'm gonna go for Phil Hawes here. Chris Curtis is a good underdog. He is a really good underdog. He's actually pretty decent. He's 34 years old. The Action Man. The Action Man Curtis. Chris Curtis. Nice name. It's actually a cool name. Chris Curtis. Yeah, he was actually supposed to take on Phil Hawes, I think, before. It's a weird story because Phil Hawes did something weird. I don't even know. So Phil Hawes was supposed to take on Deron Winn. Deron Winn pulled out. This guy came in. Everyone was like, Phil Hawes easy. Then Phil Hawes was like, no, I don't want this matchup anymore. And then just didn't make it. No one was on the card. Then they just rebook on this card. I don't understand, but maybe he just secretly wanted to be on the MSG card. But now here he is. I think he'll go out there and get it done. I was actually thinking Chris Curtis, he's actually, let's just see it. He's a huge underdog, massive underdog. Dude is actually decent. I was actually thinking maybe a first round KO, maybe, not unlikely. It's unlikely, but maybe pick at Chris Curtis, but I think it's the other way around. Phil Hawes by first round KO. This guy beat 15-6 Kenny Robertson. That guy was in the UFC before. Kyle Stewart, I remember him. He was fought in the UFC also. Lost to Ray Cooper third, but it's not that bad. Ray Cooper just beat Roy McDonald. Magomed Kurimov twice, but that's not bad, man. I'm gonna go with if you want to make, okay, I'm gonna tell you some dogs on this card after this. But I'm gonna go for Phil Hawes, man. First round KO. I think this will be like the Jacob Malkoon fight. I think he gets it done. First round KO. The crowd goes crazy. Lost to Julian Marquez in the Contender Series, but Julian Marquez is pretty good. A fighter, and that's aging well. That's aging well. I think he gets it done. Beat Nathaniel Mavov. He kind of cheated in that fight, but he's probably gonna win that one anyways. Beat Kyle Dawkins, which is a really good win. Kyle Dawkins was planning on taking on Kevin Holland, and I think he will take on Kevin Holland after he destroys Roman Dolidze. But I think I'm gonna go with Phil Hawes. First down KO puts Chris Curtis out cold. I think he gets it done. And he'll make Chris Curtis be like not ready for these type of guys, you know. Get Phil Hawes ranked if he does pull it off, which I think he will. But yeah, moving on up the card. Alain Quinto versus Bobby Green. I'm gonna go with Bobby Green here. I think he's very good, man. And people don't like to say it because people kind of, I don't know why. People don't really like Bobby Green that much. I don't know why you don't like him. I don't know what he's done. Alain Quinto. He's good, but he's just taking too much damage for my liking. Got destroyed. Got scolded by Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker just lost to Islam Makhachev like yesterday or to 11. Yeah, yesterday. In an hour, it'll be like 2 days ago. But yesterday, he just got scolded. Almost his arm snapped off by Islam Makhachev. So that's not really aging that way. Donald Cerrone not aging that well. I just can't trust him to win here. Bobby Green's been pretty active. Lost to Rafael Fiziev, but Rafael Fiziev, he could have won that fight. I rewatched it. I thought Fiziev edged it slightly. First 2 rounds, it was close. I thought he clearly won it. I thought he clearly won against Thiago Moises. And I think, other than Dustin Poirier, that loss. Other than Dustin Poirier, he could have won. He could be undefeated his whole career. except for the Dustin Poirier fight. Could have won against Barboza. It was close, but I think he could have won. Could have won against Rashid Magomedov. Could have won against Jakar Close. Could have won against Francisco Trinaldo. Could have won against Thiago Moises. Could have won against Rafael Fiziev. Could have won against these fights. But that was early on, so you can't really say much there. Other than Dustin Poirier. Poirier's fighting for the title now, so that's not even aging that bad. He's fighting for the title and could beat Oliveira. I don't think he will, but could. Could have won against Lando Venata. This is what I'm talking about, bro. I'm gonna go with Bobby Green, man. Other than Dustin Poirier that lost, could have won. I could have got robbed his whole career. Beat Lando Venata in the rematch, just proved he's just better. Beat Clay Guida. That's aging pretty well. Alan Patrick, that's just nothing, in my opinion. As Mason Jones said, Alan Patrick should be cut from the UFC. I think Alan Quinta loses. Just taking damage, and his losses aren't aging well, other than the Khabib loss, obviously. He stayed in there against Khabib. I think Green can stay. I think Alan Quinta can stay in there, stay tough. I'm going to call it 30-26. I'm calling a 30-26 unanimous decision for Bobby Green. He's good. I chose Fiziev to beat him. That's exactly what happened. It was close still, but I thought Fiziev edged it just barely. First 2 rounds. 3rd round was all Bobby Green, though. I think he's just very good, man. But yeah, he stayed in there against Dan Hooker. Stayed in there against Donald Cerrone. Stayed in there against Khabib Nurmagomedov when Poirier, McGregor, Gaethje, other guys couldn't. And that was on short notice too. I'm gonna go with I'm going with Bobby Green. I think he'll just skull Ian Quinta for 3 straight rounds, break his nose, swell up both of his eyes, blood everywhere on Ian Quinta, and those scar tissues that he had on his face gonna be reopened. Green gets it done. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. And yeah, but I think Ian Quinta can stay in there. But this is a chance for Bobby Green to get a finish and prove Dan Hooker, Donald Cerrone, Donald Cowboy Cerrone, and Khabib Nurmagomedov that Ian Quinta can get finished. And this is a chance for Bobby Green. But yeah, 70-inch reach. I'm gonna guess 74 for Green, 71, but he still has a reach advantage. I'm gonna go with him here. I think he gets it done. But yeah, moving on up the card. 30-26, by the way, on all cards. Moving on up the card, especially the 3rd round. Moving on up the card. Andreas Piccolatus versus Alex Pereira. I'm going with Andreas Piccolatus. I don't care. I'm risking it. Alex Pereira. I know he KO'd Israel Adesanya, and people know this guy's hype. 34 years old, first off. He's so tall for the division. Jeez. He's 6'4". Jeez. 80-inch reach. 80-inch reach. 75-inch reach for Andreas Piccolatus. I think Piccolatus takes this one to the ground and chokes out Alex Pereira. That was a weird one against Modestas Pakauskas. Like it fell a cage fall or something like that. But I think this guy wins it. He has lots of punches, but I think this guy can take it to the ground. You know, he has a side choke and screw. Back in 2014, I understand it. And against a trash opponent, but like, what is he now? Whoa, my God, 2018. I think he can get it here over Alex Pereira with the grappling. I think he knows Alex Pereira is really good on the feet. KO'd Israel Adesanya, as we know. But man, beat Adesanya, I understand, but like, if they fought now in MMA, Adesanya would chop at his legs and stay on the outside and land a couple of jabs and eventually finish him in the later rounds. We know. But this guy against KB Buller, you know, he stayed in there, made a competitive scrap with KB Buller. KB Buller's not that great of a fighter, I understand. But at the end of one of the rounds, he got a hold of KB Buller and if there was like 10 more seconds, could have got that choke. I think he'll do it against Alex Pereira. It's a risky pick, I understand. But I'm going to go with him here. Topology users probably picked Pereira, which is crazy. He actually could get a KO. I understand. And it's risky. I'm risking this. I don't care. It might be wrong. Pereira might win. Michaelis just looks like crap. But I can actually see him winning, man. He 50% by decision. I can actually see a decision. Because I actually don't know, though. I'm going to go. I want Pereira to win. It'd make more. But, I just don't see him winning. I want him to win, but he might win, actually. But I'm going to go for Andreas Michailidis. Smart pick. I'm going to go for him. Yeah, I think he gets it done. And I think he's from a country, I don't know. He's from Greece, which is pretty cool. But I think he gets it done. Risky, but he gets it. Moving on up the card, rear naked choke in round 1. Moving on up the card to the main card, Frankie Edgar versus Marlon Vera. I'm going to go with Marlon Vera here over Frankie Edgar. I think you have to pick Vera at this point. Edgar coming off a brutal KO knockout loss, flatline KO loss, out cold KO loss to Corey Sandhagen. Got completely put out cold. I've never seen him like that before. Put out cold by Sandhagen. Beat Pedro Munoz in his last fight before that. I watched that back again. It was close. I thought Munoz won. I thought it was a bit of a robbery, but it was closer, though, than people think it was. People think, oh, Munoz, bad robbery. It was closer. He didn't get KO'd in that fight, but Sandhagen just sparks him out cold. But, man, I don't like the damage he's taking, man. Beat Cub Swanson. I guess that's kind of looking better now. Lost to Max Holloway. Lost to Korean Zombie. I just don't like the damage he's taking. Before, this guy had a solid chin, Edgar. Beat Yair Rodriguez. Beat Jeremy Steven. Looks better than ever around this era. Beat freaking Charles Oliveira back then. But Oliveira's champion now. He will be champion, in my opinion. And I think he will be Dustin Poirier. But, man, gets KO'd by Ortega. His whole career kind of changes. Gets put out cold by Ortega. Not out cold, but badly put down, slumped. Beat Cub Swanson, and everything after this is just his whole career is kind of over. Looked good against Munoz. Whether you think if Edgar lost, he still made it kind of competitive. But just after that Ortega fight, it's just gone wrong for him. And that Sandhagen fight just ended him, basically. I'm going to go for Marlon Vera. I think Edgar can stay in there. Munoz can finish him, first off. And, Munoz couldn't finish him. As you know, he could have won. Everyone thought, and including me, thought he won that, but he couldn't finish Edgar. And Munoz the guy that finished freaking guys like Rob Font, guys like I'm gonna check. He finished Rob Font with a guillotine. I remember that. He finished someone else. Junior Vera, that doesn't matter. Cody Garbrandt by KO, but Garbrandt's basically at flyweight now. Taking on Kakar France. I'm not gonna pick Edgar here. I'm gonna go for Marlon Vera, 29-27, unanimous decision. I think he'll win. I think Edgar's gonna slightly win the first round with the grappling. I think when the rounds go on, Edgar's gonna slow down. Vera's gonna pepper him with shots, land big shots. Round two's gonna comfortably go to Vera. Round three's gonna be all Vera, 10-8 round. 29-27, decision win for Marlon Vera. But Edgar will barely win the first round. But I don't think Vera will land enough damage. This is what we saw against Davy Grant. When the rounds go on. Davy Grant did good early, but Vera, man, just different stuff. Look at it against O'Malley. Whether you thought it was a fluke or not, he still won. Get over it. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Oliveira, man. 29-27, unanimous decision win. I think that's it. Moving on up the card, Shane Burgos versus Billy Quarantillo. I'm gonna go with Shane Burgos over Billy Quarantillo. I was thinking maybe Billy Q, but I was like, he doesn't have enough power for my liking. If this was like Ilya Tapiria, then I would pick Tapiria to catch him. But that chin, man, Shane Burgos, that chin, this chin. It's like you eat it shots, you just take shots off Josh Emmett. One punch by Barbosa just puts you out cold. I know he lost to Cal Cater before then, but I was kind of an early stoppage, and Cater has solid boxing. And he does train with Raw Font. But man, Winter Wharf, Cub Swanson took nothing there. Beat Mako Namakani. That's not really aging well. Amakani just got flattened out cold. Flatlined out cold by Laurel Murphy badly. Kurt Hollowbaugh he beat him, but that's not really that good. Beat Charles Rosa, but Rosa was beating him. But that was back then, though. I'm gonna accept that. But lost to Josh Emmett. Just didn't get KO, but that his chin was like, okay, you're going too far. Take the consequence. I'm gonna go for not Billy Q. I'm not gonna go for him. I'm gonna go for Shane Burgos, 29-28, unanimous decision in a bloody fight war. Gets it done. Maybe fight of the night, maybe, who knows? But I'm gonna go for Shane Burgos here, winning 2 of those rounds. Maybe round 1 and round 3 go to Burgos. Round 2 can go to Billy Q. It'll be a good fight. Burgos, in my opinion, will be more technical and more smart on the feet. And I'm gonna go with Shane Burgos here, man. I think he gets it done. But Billy Q has a chance. Billy Q lost to Gavin Tucker, but Gavin Tucker's actually pretty good. Beat Gabriel Benitez back control, but that's not gonna base on power. He beat him because of punches and ground pound from back control, and they just had to call the fight. Weird stoppage, but he would have won that. Benitez couldn't get out of the body triangle position. Beat Kyle Nelson, but Kyle Nelson's not really that great. Despite Carlisle and a pretty good win there. Kamala Kirk, that's a good win, but I'm gonna go for Shane Burgos. I trust him. I think he gets it done. Moving on up the card to the featured fight of the card. Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler. I'm going with Michael Chandler. I believe in him, and I think he'll put Justin Gaethje out cold. But I think he'll put him out cold. No, I don't think he'll put him out cold. I'm gonna call a submission for Michael Chandler, rear naked choke. I think he'll get it done. Late first round rear naked choke for Michael Chandler. I was picking Chandler at first, then I switched to Gaethje. Now I'm picking Chandler again, and I'm locking it, and I'm settling on it. I don't care if Gaethje wins or something. I think Chandler gets it, and I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, but Gaethje's gonna chop at his legs," and I know he's training with Trevor Whitman and training with Usman now, and Usman used to train with Chandler, so maybe some stuff there, and Usman is on this card, but like Chandler's gonna beat him. He's been way more active. I think Gaethje fought Khabib last year. I understand, but like fought 2 fights since then in the UFC. Lost to Charles Oliveira in that one, but Chandler could have won that one. Like he could have standed up Oliveira and just finished him off with body shots, ground and pound. Oh, hit my mic there. And he could have won, but Oliveira came back and won. That's not even a bad loss. He was destroying Oliveira early, destroying him. Beat Dan Hooker by KO. I think Hooker's just changed then, in all honesty, after that KO loss. So that's kind of looks pretty good. I know Makachev just destroyed him, but man, I feel bad for freaking Hooker, man. I feel so bad for him, but yeah, Chandler just flatlined him in round 1. Not like he flatlined him, basically. I think he'll put Gaethje. Man, no one really puts Hooker out. I know Barboza TKO'd him, but Hooker was getting destroyed out of nowhere. One punch just put Hooker out. And he almost put out Oliveira. So close. Oliveira came back and won. Good for Oliveira. Showed good heart. And speaking of showing good heart, Gaethje just trashes Oliveira for some weird reason. I don't know why he does it. Chandler takes his loss well against Oliveira. Like, Oliveira came back, won. Good win. He won. He's a true champion. True heart. Gaethje, he doesn't have any heart. He quits. Quitter. I hope Gaethje just gets put out cold. Shut up! You got embarrassed by Khabib. Embarrassed. Seriously, got embarrassed by Khabib. And you got dropped by Pillow Hands Ferguson. Chandler's getting it done. And what are these wins? Really? Cerrone? Like, he's done at this point. Barbosa just lost to Shigeji, but I guess that one's pretty good. James Vick, that's embarrassing. And who's the one that just quits against Dustin Poirier? Eddie Alvarez, Khabib. Dude, stop being a hypocrite. And his wins aren't really aging that great anymore. It's just freaking Cerrone just lost to Alex Morono. James Vick cut from the UFC and just overall chinny. Barbosa, I guess that one, and Ferguson, that's kind of done now. His only good win. Michael Johnson, that's doing awful. The only good win is Barbosa now at this point. I'm going with Michael Chandler, man. I trust him. I think he gets it. I think he can grab when Gaethje throws his leg. I think Gaethje when he throws the leg kicks. I actually hope Gaethje breaks his leg here. I actually hope he gets his leg snapped in half. I'd actually be sad, but it'd be sad, but it's karma. That'd be so karma. Imagine he just snaps his leg out of nowhere. Imagine he just snaps his leg. I hope he does. I actually never called this. Actually, I did against Nick Diaz, but Nick Diaz kind of broke his leg, right? He was grabbing his knee, but it's just whatever. I think I can see a Gaethje leg snap. For all what he said, all this whole time, I'm gonna smash your head in, Chandler, or something like that. Smash your face. I think Chandler gets it, man. I think he does. I think he gets it done. Risky, I understand, but Gaethje's just been inactive, waiting for a title shot. And if he wins this, I think they should do Islam Makhachev versus Beneil Dariush. Winner of this one should just wait it out to see what happens. Maybe the loser, maybe the winner of this versus Conor McGregor. Chandler wins. He's 100% gonna call out McGregor. McGregor's not. Yeah, would McGregor take the fight though? No, I don't think he would. Wait, just wait. Oh shoot. Okay. Would McGregor take the fight? I don't know, because McGregor was saying it just. Oh, McGregor just called out Ferguson last week, or called out Nate Diaz last week, or something, and now he's calling out Max Holloway. Just stop, McGregor. Okay, just focus on you. Focus on your leg, and yeah, keep training. Get a fight in April, March. Just get something there. And Holloway, and don't focus on Holloway. Just don't. Why are you going at Holloway? He has a matchup with Yair Rodriguez. He'll win it, my opinion, but could just get folded in round one with a body kick. I'm gonna go for Michael Chandler. Submission, grabbing the legs of the leg kicks of. I think he'll grab the leg, punch to the right hand, punch to the body, drop Gaethje, get the back. End of round one. Tap out Gaethje. And Gaethje should just shut up after this. And should earn his way back up to the title shot. But yeah, I don't like when people do this, man. But the winner of this one should just wait out and see what happens. Maybe get McGregor. I think they should just Makhachev Dariush, hot take. I think they should do it. Chandler gets it done. Moving on up the card. Rose Namajunas versus Zhang Weili or Weili Zhang to. I'm going with Zhang Weili. No. I don't know why I said that. It's just because I wanted to say her name again. I'm going for Rose Namajunas. I think she gets it done. I don't trust Zhang Weili anymore. She was actually once very good. I'm gonna go for Rose Namajunas. I know you just said I'm gonna go for Zhang Weili, but no, I'm not going with Zhang Weili. I just wanted to ask: is it Weili Zhang or Zhang Weili? I'm gonna say Zhang Weili. It sounds way better, but it might be Weili Zhang, Weili Zhang, or Zhang Weili. I don't even know. Going for Rose Namajunas here by third round submission. No, fourth round. Fourth round submission for Rose Namajunas. I think she gets it done. I just trust her more. Zhang Weili coming off a brutal KO loss. I don't trust her the same way. I don't trust her chin. Sorry. I don't trust her chin. Went to a war with Yana Jake Jack, total lots of damage. Before she was kind of a bit of a savage. Beat Andrade, beat Torres, beat all these girls easily. But I just can't trust her to win. Okay? Gentlemen, this is... What? What a fast road to the title. I didn't even realize. 1, 2, 3 fights, and she already has the... Whoa! That's crazy. 7th fight in the UFC. Jeez, that's so quick. But I'm not gonna pick her. I'm gonna go for Rose Namajunas. She trains with Trevor Whitman. Gonna improve the striking. I'm gonna say Zhang Weili maybe wins the first round, chop the legs. When the rounds go on, she's gonna slow down. Namajunas will get up to her. Second round will edge to Namajunas, signing 2 good shots. And third round, I think it'll be in a grappling exchange. Namajunas locks on the back, gets the body triangle in, submits Zhang Weili, taps her out, or puts her out cold like Li Jingliang. No hate. Chimaev's a beast. He beat Usman. But I'm gonna go for Rose Namajunas. Fourth round. Actually, third round submission. Rear naked choke. I think she gets it done. Moving on the card to the main event. Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington 2. I'm gonna go for Kamaru Usman here. By fourth round KO over Colby Covington. I think it's gonna be the body shots, man. I don't even think Usman's stand-up improved that massively. He actually, I just think he's fighting former lightweights like Jorge Masvidal, former lightweight. Gilbert Burns, former lightweight. Burns, these guys don't have the best of chin. Masvidal used to have a good chin, I'll give him that. But Burns doesn't have the best of chins. Masvidal again, that's just let me just ignore that one. Covington, like these fights, I like his grappling. I think Colby's gonna go more of the grappling here. Try to trick Usman, But Usman, man, improved way more since then. Fought 3 times since then. Colby Covington only fought Tyron Woodley, and that says nothing. Actually, nothing. That said nothing to me. Hasn't fought in over a year. Yeah, and he won against Woodley because Woodley hurt his rib. Hurt his rib. I think it was the body kicks of Colby. I think that's what it was. Woodley just lost to Jake Paul. I know I said huge robbery, but I watched it back. Jake Paul won the fight, in my opinion. So I think he won it. But Tyron Woodley. I know you. And he says, "Oh, I beat Woodley by TKO. You couldn't. It was his rib. Woodley quit. That's all. And Woodley quit the fight. He just quit. And Woodley just lost to Jake Paul. So you're just I don't even know anymore. I'm going with Kamaru Usman. I think Colby will slightly win the first round with a takedown, but Usman will get right back up. Colby will outstrike him slightly, but I think when the round 2, round 3, and Usman in round 2 is gonna have more body shots, more big shots. Kobe will eat them, but round 2 will slightly go to, or round 2 will go to Kamaru Usman. Round 3, Usman starts to get the body. Colby's starting to bleed around his nose area. And at the end of round 3, I think Usman will land good shots, bigger shots. They're gonna land more. Usman will shoot takedown. Kobe will defend well. Usman won that round. 4th round, Usman will land more body shots, a big left body shot, big right body shot, big left body shot, big right hand on the chin of Colby Covington. Colby goes down, rolls over to his back. Usman gets on top. Colby tries to get a takedown, gets guard back against the cage. And it'll be big shots from Usman, big shots. And eventually, I think he'll get a TKO win. Kamaru Usman gets it done by KO in round number 4 earlier this time. But yeah, I think he gets it done. People saying first fight, back of the head shot, but I think this will be no controversial this time. I think it'll be a clear knockout win for Kamaru Usman. He's 34, which is, I know it's old. Ngannou's old. And Israel Adesanya's old. These guys are gonna take over, bro. Chimaev's coming to take over. Hamza Chimaev could be a triple champion. I know he just beat Li Jingliang and Magny did it. Dude, Chimaev is gonna take over. He's gonna beat Usman, beat Adesanya, maybe even beat Glover Teixeira if he's older enough by then. But man, I'm gonna go with and he can pack on some muscle then too. But Chimaev might be a triple champ. I'm so high on that guy, man. Chimaev, let's go, Chimaev. I'm gonna go with Kamaru Usman. I think he gets it done. And still, that's a full card breakdown. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'm recording this at 11:36 p.m. I'm gonna edit the thumbnail. I'm gonna edit the thumbnail now and then post a video. Like and subscribe if you want. I don't care. Peace out, guys. Woo! Okay. Woo! Peace out. Okay. Like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. I don't care. Peace out, guys. Woo! Peace.